everybody, it's Kayla back again with more bad fanfiction theater, and I still have a guest with me.
Hi, I'm Hawkeye.
So, we were looking around the internet and trying to find something to read, and we didn't really like this, and we didn't really like that, and we've already spent a little too much time than necessary, or really ever, that we should be spending on Topless Robot. So we decided we just look around and well, we found something that's kind of special. So, Hawk, you want to talk about your find?
Oh, good lord. So, we were just looking at the WTF fanfiction Tumblr, and I just found this. I stared at the quote a while, and I'm like, yep, this is the next one we need to do.
All right. So we were on fanfiction.net, section My Little Pony, story Hitler in Equestria by Dr. Splatternburgers. That I don't know what to expect from this, but hopefully it will be as hilarious as it promises to be. So let's go. If you want to follow along, the link will be in the description below. It was a great happy morning in Equestria indeed. Twilight was having a walk in the forest when suddenly she heard a loud scream.
She ran straight towards the location where she heard the scream super fast to a point where she could almost not breath, but not so fast she could literally not breath. For if she had done that, then she would have died from oxygen deprivation.
Once she was there, she saw her friend Fluttershy screaming in awesome fear and terror. Awesome fear and terror?
Oh no, I am being attacked by this strange man that has a weird mustache and a scratchy voice, Fluttershy cried.
And then there's random quotations there at the end for some
No,
reason.
there's one random quotation mark.
Who are you and why are you here? Twilight yelled at the strange, funny little man full of eagerness.
Who am I? Who am I?
You are telling me you have never heard of the ultimate man of terror, the one and only master of fear, the bringer of horror and death?
My name is Adolf Hitler, and I am here to devour your soul, Hitler yelled at the top of his extremely evil lungs.
You will never succeed. Truly evil people don't exist in this land. It's what makes it so great. Everyone holds everyone else's hands. I thought you had hooves together always like hippies. How do you know what a hippie is? You don't stand a chance against that, Twilight yelled at Hitler.
However, then Hitler gave Twilight, quote, the evil stare of death and doom, unquote, and in doing so Twilight saw all of the evil that existed inside Hitler, and in doing she could not handle all of the evil that she saw, so and thus her head exploded and she died.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible, and I'm laughing because
I know, right?
It's so crazy and stupid. No! Fluttershy yelled while tears rained from her eyes.
Then Hitler ordered Fluttershy to take her to town. Wait, what?
Apparently Hitler got a sex change.
Apparently. Or else he would make her head explode as well. And head explode is all one word. And she did as she was told, for she wanted to keep her head on her body and not on the ground in bits.
Once Hitler was in town, he went straight into the radio station and took it over with his fearsome-sounding voice and the gun that he had on him. Suddenly have a gun, but okay. He then made a broadcast over all the land, and he said as follows.
as fallows.
Oh, as fallows.
People of this land, this is Adolf Hitler, the super Nazi leader. I am a super person, while you are merely gay Hasbro products brought to life through the power of magic and friendship. I am the bringer of doom, while you are the bringers of gay.
What?
For this reason, you must kneel down and make me your god, Hitler said with extreme amounts of emotion and passion.
Okay, sure, why not? Then afterward, all the ponies showed up outside the radio station where Hitler stood on top of its roof. Then Rainbow Dash showed up extremely angry.
You think you can just take over this land? Just like that? I don't think so! Rainbow Dash yelled at the top of her lungs. Then she flew towards Hitler at extremely high speeds, but Hitler dodged and then she hit the wall that was behind him, causing her to splatter all over said wall, and thus she died.
Okay. Anyone else wants to challenge me? Hitler yelled.
I will, someone yelled.
It was Princess Celestia herself.
I will bring an end to your reign of terror, she yelled.
It seems mostly like the ponies are killing themselves, but whatever.
It's true. And thus she used a magic spell that brought all of the dead ponies back to live.
Which were only like 2.
Right.
Now we will stand together with the power of friendship, Celestia yelled extremely proudly.
But then Hitler pulled out his gun and shot everyone.
You don't need friends when you have a gun.
But then Spike the Dragon put Hitler on fire and he died a horrible burny death.
No, it burns, Hitler screamed.
Then Spike found Twilight's magic book and attempted to use magic to bring everyone back to life. However, he used the wrong spell, causing the planet to crack in two.
What? Well, that story was special.
Best story ever.
Well, that is technically filled with stuff we would not normally read. That was just so outrageous, and that we got to do really corny, funny voices over it. So this is purely an example of, even though this is technically what we will not read, it's so outrageous and dumb that we have to.
Right. It's one of those exceptions where it's so obviously, obnoxious, not meant to be taken seriously at the least. So that's just like, welp. How could you not want to read something called Hitler in Equestria?
Especially something so absolutely ridiculous. That was pretty awesome. I liked her voices. I think that was so worth reading this.
Oh my word.
Okay. This is probably one of the shortest of all the bad fanfiction theaters, because we just wanted to do something that was fun.
Yeah. Well, maybe it'd be fun to, have a few of these. So if you don't want to, spend half an hour to an hour listening to fanfiction, you could be like, well, here's some bite-sized pain.
Here's just us being dumb and stupid because we were too lazy to read anything and seriously think about it. So we just thought here you go. This is something we should do with Casper A. Vestager's stuff.
Yeah.
Except that would be 5-second clips.
Yep.
So, sorry for this really short snippet. But I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it.
Totally.
I'm Caleb.
And I'm Hawkeye.
And this has been a really awesome bad fanfiction theater. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Later.